What the hell, man?
I'm getting tricked up.
Talking about being hard on my back. See, I told y'all. Told him if he'd bought 2022 model trailers instead of 92 model trailers, we wouldn't be doing this, would we? I got the tire, man.
Hard on
Just
me.
like that, one-handed.
Hard on me. It ain't gonna stay.
Morning, guys. Welcome back to 806 Driver. Halloween, October 31st. We are headed out here to the Texas-Oklahoma border here. Just east of town. We had a little mishap with one of our drive-in bell trailers last night. Well, Uncle Adam was coming back across there and blew off an airline blew off of it. I think it was the main red line going back feeding the air tanks and stuff for the brakes, and I blew off and it locked up all the brakes, and he didn't have nothing to work on it with, so we pulled it off to the side of the road there in a good spot and dropped it. We're gonna go out here. It's probably, I said we're about 30 miles out here to it. So got the boss man with the service truck behind me, and we're gonna go ahead and dig it. Bring it down. He said it was just a line come off of a hose bar, so we took up the clamps with us. We went out there and clamped it and see if that'll hold. If that won't hold, then we'll break this back the brakes off and ease it back into town here and get it to the shop where we can fix it. Sorry about the noise. We are in the Mac, and it is a noisy dude. Rough riding, noisy dude, but gotta love old Mac. I'm pretty partial to some old Mac trucks. You know what I'm saying? Let's ride on out here and see what we got to contend with here. Alright. And that sun's bright this morning. Rolling up on the trailer here. Rolling up to the trailer. Uncle Adam did get her off to a good spot. Off in a safe spot, whatever you want to call it. A safe haven. You know, this being a little bitty over short wheelbase truck, it doesn't turn very good. It turns better to the left than it does to the right. Lower it a little bit. Let's get out here and see what's going on with this puppy dog. What do you think? Oh man. It was the red line.
Huh?
It was the red line.
That's one thing I wouldn't.
Line looks all right, really. I mean,
Yeah.
it don't look like it's all wore. I mean,
It's
it's rusty as hell. You see all that rust on
yeah,
it?
I see that one right there going into the block. Right here.
Right. Oh, right. Yeah, right there.
Both of them fittings right there, all that needs to be replaced.
That's the foot side, the red blue line.
But this one's too. Look right for where they got that band. This front, yeah, that
Right
one.
here, yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened. All that was
It
rusted.
popped off.
Yeah.
It's cold enough. It's cold enough. They're popping loose anyway.
You coming out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it. Those, I guess, those, like I said, the little brass deals or whatever you want to call
Rusted up. This is that worst trailer too.
it.
This is that worst trailer, you know, the one
Yep.
that. Alright, so we got her patched up. We're gonna limp it on into the house. So we're just about 30 miles, 27 miles I think is what it was over here. Get this thing, ease it back to the house, see what we gotta do with it. It flat spotted all 8 tires when it locked down, so. Brand new tires, there you go. I mean, brand spanking new tires. Man, we can't never get ahead. Can't ever get ahead. I gotta call the tire shop. Alright guys, so we made it back here to the shop. So you got Boss Man's truck inside there. Man, it turned off cold on us today. It's actually warming up now, feels pretty good, but got down to 37. We dang near got our, well, my phone just keeps ringing off the hook. Hold on, I'll be right back with y'all. See if I can remember to talk about the weather when I come back. Alrighty, now just my cousin. So yeah, we got down, dang near got our first freeze this morning. See, I remembered to pick up where I left off, even though it's been about 10 minutes. Got down to 37, supposed to be 68 today. No wind, man, it's the first day in a week, probably 10 days that we hadn't had 35, 40 mile an hour winds out the south, which is very unusual for this time of year. So, but kind of get in here and let these little tires got all the way down to the wire here on this one right there. That thing to focus in good enough. Whole camera's kind of weird. It's a good camera, good quality, but I can't never get it to quite face the way I want it to face. But it got 6 of the 8. Just for some reason, that set of 2 right. What the world? For some reason, that set of 2 right here didn't lock up. That brake must have been out of adjustment a little bit for it to not lock up. So we have all this right here. If you know anything about trailers, all this right here is for just the sliding axle so to go forward and back. So I think we're not going to slide these tandems ever on these trailers. So I think I'm going to do away with all this. This hard line here, hard line right here, and it's hard line right here. So I think I'm just going to hard line it, take the hard line here and tie into the hard line there, and be a quick, easy fix, and won't have to worry about all this junk right here. So I think that's our best bet. Always a can of worms around this damn place. So Boss Man brought 2 new tires to put on here. We're going to take them older tires off to put on the bell trailers where the flat spotted tires are, and first we find a wheel seal out. So I said, is always something. Let's get this wheel seal done, get them new tires put on here, and get this one sent down the road. Get back to work on the bell trailers. go. Get them old shoes off and put some new shoes on. She's oil field clean. New shoes. New shoe kit. Got the spindle cleaned up. Got the new seal in. Got the bearing cleaned up. Got to finish cleaning up the rest of it. But right now, we're going to go get something to eat. How they look?
Like red rags to me.
Boss man getting chinky on us, yo. Ordering everything off Amazon. You should have seen the work lights he ordered. He said, I got 10 of them for $40. I was like, oh God. Hey, those look good.
Those ones we're getting now, then just the others.
Right there. Yeah, those work. Premium quality, it says. We're keeping old Jeff Bezos in business. I know that. Grab my pliers. We'll talk more about this in a minute too. I done got some work done here. Y'all know, living in a one-horse town of about 2,000 people or so, 1,800, I don't even know what lives here. Now they don't. You know, back when I was a kid, little kid, 10 years old or so, town had about 3,500 people in it, but they're just typical small town America, dwindling away. But we got, our eating choices here are limited, to say the least. We have the Rocky Inn Cafe, which is pretty good, but after you eat there about 12 times, it just kind of gets old, you know. And we got our buddy Steven Maddox, Fat and Happy Barbecue. And then we got Sonic. There's a Subway at the Loves, of course your typical Loves food, you know, Subway, Godfather's Pizza, whatnot. And then we have Allsup's convenience store, which has those famous beef and bean burritos. And then we got a little place called the Old Fashioned Freeze. So no Mexican food no more at all. So it's just always nice. We get Chick-fil-A comes to town. I think they come about once a month. Come down here and they set up on our courthouse square down there and sell out of their food truck. And it's pretty good. It's good. It's just as good as Chick-fil-A. So they come out all the way out of Lawton, Oklahoma, and they hit all these little towns out here. They'll be like here today, then they'll go next 30 miles down the road tomorrow to Clarendon, and then maybe be in Shamrock the next day. They just kind of bounce around. And then Joe Tacos out of Amarillo, they come down here about once a month. They're usually here in the evenings. And there's a couple other comes through too. I can't remember who are, but there's some of these places starting to do that. So we're gonna go in here and see Miss 806 got us hooked up. See how quick that was from the yard to my house. I'm about 3 houses down from the house. Hell, she ain't even here yet. She said the bell rings at 11:39 when the kids let out for lunch. So she'll be here in just a minute. Yeah. Oh, hell, while we're waiting on her, I'll let y'all look at my cotton crop here. Old cotton. Ain't very many bowls on there, but man, the plant looks good. Them plants they're tall. You know, they're about 4 foot tall right there, 3.5, 4 foot tall. But a lot of cotton's starting to open up on them. And my wife's little not morning glory, I can't remember what that is. Has little blue flowers on it. And her dang pumpkins. Of course, we got baby 806. He wanted a blow up deal. So for Halloween. Put me some chicken lights on my house the other day. I'm gonna have to show y'all that. It might be how we end the video tonight, but on today. But I got these ones that go up under eaves and they kind of flood the whole house. Give a flood pattern. They got all different kinds of patterns. Got an app for it called Govee permanent outdoor lights, but they're pretty cool. There's the office. That's where all the paperwork's done. Home sweet home. There's the cotton. There's a baby 806. Got his truck show going on over here. But we're gonna stand here, sit down at the bar, and wait on the old lady to get here. Back in business. Time to send him to the gym and get loaded. And get back on this bale trailer over here. Alright, we got her fixed here, y'all. Only thing bad is I needed some 1/2 inch red, but all we had was 1/2 inch blue, and I needed 3/8 blue, and all we had was 3/8 red, because you look at this line, it's blue. This is red. This is your to release your brakes. This is your service brake right here. But so from here to here, they're opposite color. You can get back over here, it goes back to red and back to blue. Some more of that Hall County custom stuff, y'all. This is the one I put those brake chambers on last week too, right here. But she's done. All I gotta do is zip tie some stuff up, be all right. And I think Uncle Adam's gonna be through here in a minute with another trailer to do the same thing to it. He found one that looks pretty bad. On my excess power line, I just shoved it through this hole right here, then I doubled it up, zip tied it to this cross member here. It's still got some play in it to go back there where it won't pull it or stretch it. On the back side of the cross member here where nothing can hit it. So we should be all right there. Boss man said, "You sure are being hard on my back." I said, if you'd have bought 2022 model trailers instead of 92 model trailers, we wouldn't be doing this. Right? Changing out these flat spotted llantas. For you non-Spanish speaking folks, that means tire. What the hell, man?
I get tripped up.
Talking about being hard on my back. Yeah, I told y'all. Told him if he'd bought 2022 model trailers instead of 92 model trailers, we wouldn't be doing this, would we? I got the tire, man.
Hard on
Just
me.
like that, one-handed.
Hard on me. It ain't gonna stay.
Alright, we got her did, y'all. Get on her here and adjust these brakes up. I like these kind of slack adjusters. Got to use this little tool here to pull out that little pin, and then you adjust it on top on that little 1/4 inch. Now hard to do one-handed too. already did the back tube. How many times I turned on that, y'all can tell what I did to get it home. Those that's you. That's one of them if you know deals, you know. Alright guys, so we're driving out to Jen. Got the service truck here. We're gonna put this little cover on our air cleaner on our little yard dog. Phone just said low battery, so imagine that. We're gonna run out of go-go juice here on the phone. Boss man's bringing up the rear back there somewhere. He's got the little Mac, bringing that trailer out here to put it back in line, back in service. Go ahead and look at, there's one other trailer out here if Uncle Adam ain't got it. We'll look at it and see if we can redo it. He brought one to the yard. We're gonna be able to redo it like we did that one on those airlines. This little bit done. We're probably gonna call it a day. Old cotton ain't looking too hot this year, y'all. Man. Well, there's our air cleaner. Air filter, and that's our cap right there. The bolts that were in the back of this had broke out and couldn't keep her cap on it. So I got these little hooks at the lumber yard a while ago. Should be able to make them go on there like that. I just hope that filter, there'll be enough room for the filter to pass by that clamp. I don't know, it might not work. See what it does here. Let's do some customizing. Got its little slits in here. Yeah. All the work. Well, we took the little one trick-or-treating. He didn't do too much. He's still pretty shy. So it's kind of hard to get him to go do a bunch of that. But we're working on it. We're working on it with him. Well, had a few trick-or-treaters come by here ourselves, so we're gonna pass out a little candy. And I'll finish out this video with y'all in the morning. How y'all like them chicken lights for the house? Beautiful evening out here. Couldn't ask for a better day or evening to go trick-or-treating. What y'all think about Big Blue? She popping much and rolling that coal. I better make sure I turn that boss man smoke knob back down and get mad at me. Leaving his old smoke knob up. Turned up. There you go. There we go. We're in good shape now. Alright, so it is the next day. And it's been another long day. Been working on a bunch. We'll actually fixed the wet kit on this one. Show you right quick. We put an old hydro pack I had on there. We got it repaired. They had a crack in the bottom of it, and we ended up putting it back on here. I'm closing out the video here, y'all. So, but yeah, we put this hydro pack back on. I got it all plumbed in. Had a big 50-gallon tank right here. Took it off, plumbed it in, put in some quarter fenders back on. Got another one over there. Put a clutch brake in it. Adjusted the clutch. Father-in-law came in here today. He had looking for an air leak on his trailer. Ended up finding out it was just a hand valve in the truck, so I had to order one of those. Uncle Adam, he brought his trailer in today. We had to chase a short on it. Ended up finding a burned wire for the lights on the trailer. We got it fixed, and then he was getting fuel up here at the Allsups at the end of the day. Blew his top radiator hose off, so we had to go take care of that. We got it done, and we got all the bale trailers finished up. Boss man's hauling a load of bales right now. I just come from the gym. They're doing shift change, and they like 12 bales having another bale trailer done. So I'm gonna go back out there tonight and try to get it. They're calling for a bunch of rain to move in this evening, so I'm gonna go back out there tonight and get that one. And boss man's hauling one right now with the little Mac Daddy. So it's been a for real busy day, y'all. We've been getting after it here. And boss man's key still on here. I'm put his key. This is our lock box, our key box right here. Fiddling with this daggum thing. Man, it was cold again this morning. We had another 37-degree morning. But I'm gonna go home. This 806 got some pizza. show y'all this tank too while I'm thinking about it. Yeah, Mercedes 6 got some pizza. So that's the 50-gallon hydraulic tank we took off. We used to have that thing rigged up for an end dump. We don't pull no end dumps no more, so we didn't need all that volume. Don't need that much volume with the walking floor, so. Or a tanker. I think there's anything else I need to do while I'm in here. I don't think so. Y'all, keep shiny side up. Hammer down. Thanks for hanging out with me yesterday and the end of today here. And we'll see y'all. It's getting dark. Time change this weekend too, y'all. Be ready for that. And we will see y'all on the next. Y'all have a safe weekend.